Hello and welcome to another gameplay review on the Virkayu gameplay channel. And in this one we have the resurfacing LILLIA, obviously with a brand new squeaky clean skin on this patch and showing up a little bit on the world stage, but as always you need to practice it in the solo queue environment. And so we are seeing a bit more LILLIA in high elo. The pick rate is much higher than it has been in the past. And the rework that she had that we've already covered and talked about, the changes, the added healing, etc. That doesn't really change the nature of why she can be so good in this particular environment again. It's purely because the fact that she can scale, skirmish pretty decently still, and obviously scales into a demonic team fighter. Her ability to be AP is really huge also in this world of, you know, Yasuo's, Yone's, and Lucian's. That being said, we have the EDG sub, Junjia, in this gameplay. Obviously that's difficult to say in the flow of speaking English, but nevertheless, he is the sub for EDG, performing very well, one of the favorites to win the tournament, and really takes over solo queue. The guy has the best Kiana win rate and performance out of all the bootcampers in terms of games played, win rate, and KDA. However, his LILLIA, pretty clean too. You will notice that we are going for the Predator, more pro play organized rune set. I think if you're playing this in Clash this weekend, was it next weekend, this weekend, plus maybe in Flex 5s or what have you, then a Predator rune set can serve you very, very well. Obviously, Dark Harvest is better for your solo carries, but ultimately, LILLIA is the epitome of a 1v9 jungler. I honestly believe that, and I've seen some things recently from Smurfs and solo queue, especially when you're scouting and so on, and you see someone very clearly, you know, playing a new account, a Grandmaster, Challenger, Master, etc. They're just playing LILLIA, and you can really carry games with her in the current iteration. Let's see how it goes. We're doing a full clear, very obviously. Track your leashes, make sure you understand where the echo starts. This is all absolutely basic stuff. We do have here a Yuumi, which means while it is unfair that we have said champion, for some reason it was not banned. I don't know if the red team is confused or if they don't understand what's going on, but she's open. So we have a LILLIA. But a Yuumi on a LILLIA. A Yuumi on a fed LILLIA. But don't worry, there's a nice, beautiful graph dictating, showing you what happens in this game in terms of golds up and down. And that'll be in the match history in the description below on the MOBALYTICS page. As always, if you want to support the channel, you can download it directly, but otherwise you will see what I mean. It just goes like this. There's a lot of throws. Things can happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's why we must play properly at all moments. Full clear, just in time for Crab. Obviously here, if you know the enemy jungler started on the same side as you and is going up, it's very prudent to move into this part of the jungle if you're faster. Hit this plant, see what's going on. Know if they're going to be full clear or not. At this point, we can basically 100% guarantee that the Echo is on the bottom Crab. Also having done X clear, as soon as he shows, we see 24 CS and we know that he left the Krugs. Okay, well, we don't categorically know that he left the Krugs, but he definitely left one camp. Although at full HP, I don't know why, you know, you would think he left the Krugs instead of the Gromp, but well, as soon as you see this, look at this. Junjia straight to the Krugs. He knows that they're level 1, and he can snack those away. Extra camp for us, very nice. Rakan is now roaming from base. Okay, already understanding this and wants to collapse like it's a pro play game. The Malphite wards, although now it's going to absolutely have zero value. Because, obviously, LILLIA's going to want to go back. We see the plant get hit here. This ping's going through on the Raptor camp. We know that the Echo's going to reset to this. We know that the Rakan is top side. The Zed tries to commit onto the LeBlanc. Ignite doesn't exactly kill her. He's going to go, well, as deep as he possibly can because it's, why not? You know, you're Zed. You can get away with this kind of stuff. Now he gets ignited and he will drop, flop, and die. And Echo, in the meantime, had no concerns. I mean, the Echo goes straight for the Raptors. I think we know that the Rakan is going to take those away. And remember, when you're playing LILLIA, when you're playing these kinds of junglers, please have patience. Core, patience, take a breath. Unlike me, my fault is I have asthma, so I try to get as many words out before I have to breathe again. It's a curse, truly. But make sure you relax. We don't understand exactly what's going to happen in the game or how our laners are going to react. The Echo, this is mighty greedy, sir. I don't know why. Obviously, the boots rush there. I don't know why you would go for this. This is very, very bad jungling, and a mistake I would honestly expect from a Platinum jungler. Not someone in a Challenger Grandmaster level game. This is just really bad. I don't know why you would go for this. You know that she took this. You know that she's 90% going to reset. You know that she's just going to resequence look to control. And if she doesn't do that, she can simply take this, cut the map, and gank mid lane. you dipping your head in the cookie jar here just makes absolutely zero sense. You have no idea or suggestion that she would not be here. There's no information that tells you she's going topside, you know? There's no reason for her to go topside just yet. Once she's finished the Grump, right? Once she's finished the Grump here, you know that this hasn't spawned yet. If she starts red side and goes up, you know that this is the very last camp to respawn. Why would she go up there again? There's no universe where LILLIA or any smart jungler goes back there. And obviously we've rushed the CDR boots with Predator. We have 2 smites left on our charge, which means we know it's been used 3 times already. This is just silly. Absolutely silly. Deserved death. And now immediately, if you were in whatever elo you're in and you're trying to get gold, platinum, diamond, master for the end of the season, why would you go back to your jungle? A lot of them will go back to the Raptors and sequence upside. Nah. Echo died being bad and having bad pathing. This guy deserves punishment. So we take the Wolves. However, pay attention to bottom lane. We know they're MIA. Pings are coming through from the enemy team. You have to know this. There's a little frog. Don't get startled. It will not hurt you. Make sure we kite this down so we can use the plant to get out. Obviously, Fog of War is a bit of an issue here. We do have Smite. We use, we smack, we buy. Good. Good ward. Hello, Echo. Why are you here? I mean, the Echo made a mistake. Zed's going to go all in on this. The Yumi's just roaming with the Rakan. I mean, it's just support Rome City at this point. Callista roams as well. Is that actually an EDG player on Lucian? I don't actually know. As I said, I don't always remember everything. Don't feel compelled to go to the Dragon. In 50-50 games where you want to be a bit more relaxed. Okay, obviously he took more Raptors than we gave the Echo credit for, but it's not worth dying over, right? This mistake needs to be punished. Yep, it needs to be punished, and if he makes it, that's on him. And going down here, he only gets camps if the enemy jungler didn't punish him, and obviously, good thing that our LILLIA hero did. Now, as I was saying, don't always feel the need to try and rush these kinds of dragons early, purely because we're level 6 early here. LeBlanc is a champion, nice design. Definitely, there's no point. LeBlanc is such that there's just no point there. We can probably scoop these with a Q, and oh, we missed one. Yeah, I keep getting interrupted by activity in the solo queue game, which is good. Echo now goes topside to kill the Jace. This is, I guess, expected. There's literally no other place that this Echo can be. I actually want to see where he came from. But while you watch the Echo do this, he probably lane ganked this, no? While the Echo does this, yeah, he did. Please remember that the sooner you take the dragon and start that snowball roll of objective control, the sooner that Elder Dragon becomes a thing. So it's always, and why, in the world stage you're seeing, no way to go from there. You're seeing people kind of take the Herald, try to get gold amounts, and if you have a huge lead, they can't take the dragon. So you can remove that possibility of the losing team flipping an Elder Dragon too soon. So there's no real need to worry ourselves over it. And also, in this case, it's really greedy, because I don't think the Echo's going to come back down here. But if he does, you haven't spent your gold, he spent your gold, it's too risky. There's no point to it. So we know that Echo ganks on the top side. Nice lane gank, Malphite ult, Jason's not at fault there. We can do the Wolves into the Grump. We want to sequence that, gives us some mana regeneration. I'm always curious, and this is why I like this, sorry to pause it again, but you see, this is often control warded and vision warded, and people are not scanning or checking the bush. Take your butts, walk over that if you don't have a scanner, just to check in case there may be a control ward. So much value is gained all the time, and I'm glad that he scans this. Echo now, mid lane gank again. That's nothing we can really do about that, as expected. Echo will be forced to do more things. No flash on the Trundle, so we can Predator in. We can use our drowsy sleep. We can tank a few tower shots, and then Jace can get the cleanup. It's easy. And you notice that, you know, using that ultimate quickly. We know that the Malphite has no ult. We know that the Malphite has no TB. Let's abuse it. Echo now goes top side, so we know that this Herald should be absolutely free. If we were tracking the LeBlanc, okay. That's a little close for comfort. I was gonna say, if we're tracking the LeBlanc, we should track that she's going to base or not. That would be my only concern. So here LeBlanc stays around, Rakan rotates, we use our stopwatch. Jace, please, sir, come. Okay, we do have movement speed passive we can use to kite out, which is why LILLIA is so good. That was weird, but okay. Animation, nice replay. When you have lane Prio and a Zed who's just fresh out of base, even though he died, he has spent his gold, and LeBlanc does need to Does need to reset. Well, that doesn't really need to reset, but she has golden pocket, so pay attention to this. Pay attention to the LeBlanc. If you see her go base, no problem. Take your blue, because we do need that. The spam is costly. Good ward here. I like this. I would prefer to see another one there also. Although the Rakan is just perma-roaming, trying to abuse the fact that there's a Yuumi. The Lucian is only down 2 CS, which is fine, and he hasn't died, which is even more fine. So the Rakan is doing a lot of running around. And as LILLIA, you like this. We enjoy. Yeah, we enjoy this. Echo should be in the area. I would be very, very cautious. Be very, very cautious. There he is. I mean, we know he was just top side. He held top wave. He took top camps. He was there at the Herald. Well, not there directly, but careful now. And here, if you're the jungle, if you're the LILLIA, it's okay. Kite your camps together. Don't feel the need to do the Krugs. Just take camps that you can efficiently, and then also that position you to be able to rotate should you need to. Long camp kiting. You see that? Long camp kiting. Okay, let me. Can I click someone to follow, please? Apparently, I'm not allowed to follow a champion anymore. LeBlanc, you must die. Good, deserved for being LeBlanc. Echo throws at a W. We won't see that until it's too late. It hits. As long as we don't hit the Echo, we won't tank tower shots. So be very disciplined about when you use your spells. If you are a tank, we die because Balmy Cinder. We need that to survive, as finally the Callista is left alone. And the Rakan is probably snuck into a bush like this sneaky demon he is. And he just yeets her, basically. He hasn't. He just does those things. Yeah, dashy dashy. Wonder what that's like. Not me. None of my champions dash like that. We do have Herald. Place to use it. Wouldn't mind snowballing the Callista a little bit. 3 plates bottom lane. We can definitely hold this. I feel we have the power to do so. Will she use her ultimate? I would assume it was on her mind, but didn't. Okay, why can't I actually click? It's weird. It's not letting me follow the LILLIA anymore. It's really weird. There we go. It's because her legs are too skinny. She skips legs day. I'm wondering on a scale of 1 to 10 how much Jinjia wanted to flash over the wall, but it's a Rakan, so it's a Rakan. Control warded, we clear that nicely. You could look for a dragon very, very soon. I think here a little bit of cheese is interesting too. If there's a Grump here that you can secure, some wolves that you can take, then you can afford to definitely wait it out and perhaps stick around. But if you've got a lot of gold in pocket, there's no camps to take, and the Echo is really not a threat to you, and you do have a personal Yuumi assisting you on your intrepid paths across the rift, go back to base. Also rushing this. I think this is interesting. Rushing the Zhonya's, as I've said, in this assassin meta, it's very irritating that I have to. It's very, Zyra, I hate it. I've never had a season where I've had to rush Zhonya's every single game, either first or second. You just absolutely have to. There's no way to play the game without buying it, because you just insta-die to so many things. That W does miss, unfortunately. But we are LILLIA, we have a Yuumi, and we can turbo speed up. The Yuumi's only 0... I was going to say 004, 005 now. And 5 kill participation to the LILLIA as well. Rakan goes in. Battle of those port kills here. See, Rakan has kills and the Yuumi doesn't, so... Clearly, Rakan is a support gap at this stage. I'm pretty sure the Callista would feel this way. The Lucian doesn't mind as much, but the Callista probably does. Alright. We do need a little bit of mana. We do need to activate the Herald as well. So we are going for that. Lucian decides to fully commit to the Callista. Alright. He decided that, no, I'm not being dove today. Not today, and I shall rather die to an ADC. It doesn't give the jungler anything. Honestly, not so bad. I think we can Herald. We just heralded. We can Drake from this. The Rakan's perma-roams are very difficult to match, which is why LILLIA is so good. Predator. Speed. Echo shows top lane. This is the visual confirmation that we want. I was going to say, we don't really know exactly where the Echo might be. I mean, we have the red timer. We have the Krugs, you know, available. We might see this, but we have this and this. We just don't have any visual confirmation if he's cutting up or down, depending on sort of the game flow. But in this situation with Lucian dead, there wouldn't really be a reason for the Echo to sort of face tank into the river. So we know he's most likely top side, but you never truly know until you get that visual confirmation, especially at this point in the game where things can become very messy. Predator activation, commencement. Rakan, was machst du? Why? I was gonna say why, and then he killed him, and then I realized that the why was because he can. Bonked. Okay, Crab is available. LeBlanc is an exister, so we must be very cautious once more. We smited, there's Echo, hello. So he is up a level now. The LILLIA has really tried to be active around the map, responding to the Rakan's pressure, responding to the Echo's pressure, and the farming sequencing, the camp sequencing lately hasn't been as fluid. But that's because you've had to respond to the game, and sometimes that's exactly what's needed. With 2.3k gold up, we've taken the bot tower, the game state is elevated, Zed will take the bottom wave, and now you have a personal chauffeur in the Yuumi. Malphite is top lane. Next, Herald is available. I think we should look to take our blue side and then try and snack on that Herald. If Echo does go to the bottom side, hello sir, exactly on point. Thank you so much. I like it when tracking works because there's camps who are up. Then we can gank top lane. I mean, can we bowling ball? I really don't know what's going on with the replays. Bowling ball 4 seconds. I was trying to look for the CDR. Chaos. Did you get caught stealing a red? And did you get away with it? It's unnatural. Cover the mid lane. Don't want that tower to die. There we go. I'm gonna have to look at see what's happening in the replays. Apologies for the clicking. I don't know. Usually just one click and I can do it. Hit the plant, I feel. I mean, she would know that we're there, but I don't think that's really much of an issue when you're moving this fast. Ah, hello LeBlanc, but she can just distort. Ah, she has no mana. And if she yeets back, she dies. So, yep. Passive, Junjia. Passive. Looking down like, is he really walking down? Passive. A flash is up. Okay. Next step on the road to success here. You're sharing a lot of experience as well though. I mean, when you push lanes and hold lanes, you are sharing that experience to a certain degree. So we take the Krugs. The Echo's doing a fine job at least keeping up an experience, although from my point of view, I feel like this is not right. I mean, 402, 145 to 135, 242. Dragon and a Herald for LILLIA, and the Echo was ahead, you know? I don't like it when that happens. I feel like it should never really happen. When one jungler is so clearly outperforming another, yet he's a little bit ahead in CS. Is not okay. Right. We lose our Raptors to this mid-beast Chovy Doinby nonsense. Unbelievable. This warded scanner, take it away always. Echo's not cut off. He does have ult available though. Herald is the play. I think we should have looked to pass top lane to secure that Herald. I just like making sure that we are understanding the map flow. And it's up before the dragon. So we definitely would have had time to do that. But at this point, it doesn't matter. We're fulling out. We're playing out a full-on team fight. Fulling out. Wait for that ult. Cleanse is used. Malphite can then, flash if he needs to. That's just a replay glitch. I don't know what's going on with that. Weird days. Tank the tower. Landry's is completed also. And now we can fall back down to the dragon. Or we just can kill the, we just Chad kill the Lucian, the Yuumi. Okay, so Yuumi dies, which I'm okay with because, once more, it's deserved. But really, look at this. The speed, the damage, the DPS. Not the highest KP, which is something quite normal for LILLIAs, although you can have very high KP, let's be honest. With Predator, it's a little different than Dark Harvest. You are looking to be a bit more active. You're going to lose that late game scaling. You're not looking to chill until you get 45 stacks of Dark Harvest, in a 90-minute ARAM. This isn't, North America. Although EU West is just as bad at the moment. No one is looking good right now, so I apologize profusely. We all suck. But be active. Be active, be active, be active. Okay. I was kind of hoping for some yeeting, but 15 seconds and ult. Dragon is spawning. Rakan's top side. I don't like the fact that we give this. I mean, I know we have gold to spend. I don't like giving this. I don't know. It's not necessary to win the game, but why? We give for free. You know, like he's by himself. He's by himself. I mean, we saw Lucian, we saw Rakan come from the top side. I feel like that's a bit of a missed opportunity. Because if he's by himself, you can always look to make a play, but sometimes backtiming and gold resets are more important, and you don't want to risk anything. I'm okay with that too, but usually my champions can rinse that pretty fast, especially if you have a support and a mid laner with you. If you force another fight like that, we just destroyed them in the first one that we just had over Herald, so we might as well do it again. What's going on here? It's warded, there's nothing here. There's no camps as objectives. There's no reason to be here. So what you can do in this situation is while you can be with your team, it's better sometimes just to go topside, take the crab. That's coin flip. Echo's split pushing, so he's going to get a lot of experience here, and he will infuse himself thusly. Now we can go topside. Take the Krugs, which are level 12. Activate the Herald to counter his split push. Malphite is here. I'm okay with this. I like this. Equal and opposite. We can offset the plays. We can use the ult. He has no ult himself, which means he is doomed. And now we have a Herald push. So they have to respect this and collapse on us, which depressurizes mid. Only if we disengage, though. Lucian's ult misses. Rakan doesn't miss, though. Movement speed, flash. Zed arrives. Echo would have reset, so be cautious about this. Right, we kill. We turn it. Nice. Good job, Zed. Good job, Zed. Echo didn't actually rotate top lane. He went mid lane. I don't know. Is this another one of those classic villains? Is this one of Showmaker's villain junglers? So used to having Canyon, and now he gets some kind of Welsh name. Oh. I'm just gonna leave it leave it at that. Blue is available. I think we need to bust open this mid tower, so I like this also. Hey, Yumi went on someone else for a change. Very juicy. Okay, we're, you know, Echo will start to get pretty fed. You have to be cautious about a lot of this. Demonics embrace. Finito. I mean, this is pretty much my Zyra itemization. Like, this is your default Zyra itemization as well. Wolves. Warded, we would have seen that, so we know Rakan's in the area. If you didn't see the Rakan, but you saw the ward over the wall, you can click it very quickly. So if you see nothing, like right now, and you see this ward go over the wall, click it, top left of your screen. You can hover over the small timer buff, debuff, I guess, or just timer, and it will tell you who placed it. So you can know, was that the Sightstone of the Rakan? Was it perhaps, you know, Malphite, if you don't know where he is? Was it a Lucian? Obviously, he doesn't have Trinket, but, you know, track who places the wards, especially earlier in the game. Okay, yeet these together. Do you think they actually go for this Baron now? Yeah, I think that they're just going to go for the Baron. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is literally what I'm trying to allude to. Yeah, there you go. That's a free Baron. This is what I'm trying to allude to. When you see this ward, you know that they're there. You know that they saw you, so that they know, you know exactly what, you know that they know what you're doing. There's no reason to really put yourself in this position. I'd always kite this up and use the safety of this tower. And maybe bowling ball over just to see if they're doing it. But, you know, we all make mistakes. But that's a Baron throw. And this is the gold drop that I was telling you about. It's in games where it's a bit chaotic. And, you know, look at the KDAs. No one's really popping off. I mean, LILLIA is just controlling CS, controlling farm, and trying to close the game out. You know, securing objectives nice and straightforward. And LILLIA will have this quite often, right? Please understand this. That the amount of kills and so on that you get is not always front-loaded. Can be mid to late game, you know? Like, you're basically just setting yourself up to dominate those mid to late game teamfights with your obscene scaling and presence. Pushing wave top. Dragon is going to be up. I kind of would prefer to leave that for someone else with TP, maybe the Jace. But in this case, because the Jace is base, we can all kind of just shove that and then move on down as a team bonding exercise. Yumi Q. Okay. In case you missed that. That was a LILLIA Zhonya's Yeet engage, And then Kalista had, in fact, soul bonded with the Lilia, not the Yuumi, because, I mean, it's kind of dumb. But it looks like she did enough damage to really help her team out. That's fine. When they have Baron, so basically anything that can stop them abusing the Baron push is great. Ekanov flanks here. He is level 15. Rockabelt Lichbane is completed. He's working on that Zhonya's. We do have 4 Dark Seal stacks, nothing really to write home about. We do have the Yuumi, Kalista, but now you're dead. So that's 2 times that Lilia has died and sort of thrown a little bit of an advantage that she had for the team. You gotta be cautious here. I know we have a Lilia, but it is Ella Blank. And we don't want to die, especially with the dragon coming up. Or can we even die? I mean, that's the ultimate question. I mean, can we? Yeah, we can. You can. But Lilia, join me. Okay, just flash, swoop, death. You die also. Bleed, whoopsie. Bleed damage, please. Please. Okay, Yuumi commits the business. Control ward, scan, kill. Dragon is up. Control ward is available. LeBlanc still has the... Uh-oh. Ult activation. Okay, bleed damage, please. Please, please. LeBlanc. Ah. The W as a gap closer? Yeah, but the slaps are too strong. He just slaps cheeks. That's all he does. Yeah, these little moments I'm not a fan of. As you know, my mid game is typically quite organized. I don't like to coin flip or have high variance scenarios. This, for example, is just disrespect. This, for example, is fine. We die for our team and they make a good play. Here, this is nice. We killed a little Blanc, but honestly, we could have just taken Crab. We could have taken Blue. We could have taken Grump. You can clear all the vision away. You could have just tried to burn the dragon as fast as possible. And then take this afterwards and use this plant to get out. Push this wave if you need to. Fall back, take your Krugs and Raptors. There's a lot of things you could do without dying, you know? So think about that, definitely. In this situation, the Lilia had total, you know, clear this, take all of this stuff, and then maybe do the dragon, or do it first. And it always, I think the key thing is that I went over there is look to push the wave as well. You can take this and get out, and they sort of just leave you alone. Then push this also for some decompression. You can set up a slow push there nicely, which forces someone to eventually have to deal with it. Kalista is no more. Kalista is no more. Right. You thought this was going to be a runaway easy game, didn't you? Well, in terms of... I love doing that. I love doing that. All right, swoop, ult. Make everyone go to sleep. Yuumi, please. Thank you. Good. Easy. Disengage. Don't go on a Lilia in that scenario, guys. Come on. This is classic too. Red team thinks, oh, we came back in the game. Let's just tower dive it. It's a Lilia with a stopwatch. And now we've lost a lot. I mean, that goes 2 levels up here. So the farming cadence we've been talking about has dropped off drastically. But you see the CSPM overall is still solid. It's nothing to write home about, but it's solid. We really need to kind of avoid too much of a 5v5 in that sense. Like we can 1v5, sorry, 5v5, but the Malphite into the Echo, into the LeBlanc, into the Rakan, into the Lucian, it needs to be on our terms. Yuumi slowed. Pull back up. We go to the Krugs. We need a bit of experience here. We're level 15 now. This is fine. Take what you can. We do have bottom lane pressure. You see there on the towers. I'm staring at the map. Raptors are up. Baron is spawning soon. So, you can deal with this, or you can force a fight now without him. Because he doesn't have TP. So you can either look for a pick, or we can just posture a little bit. I think that's just really bad pathing. That's really, really bad pathing. If this works out, it's not because of the pathing. I mean, they win the fight, but if you are not Lilia with a Kalista, that's really bad pathing here. This is just disrespectful again. The wave is coming. We can see this. You know that the whole team is there. Just move down this way. Be respectful, but well played, given, right? Well played, given. What happened? Okay, we're staying alive. The healing from the Lilia plus the healing from the Yuumi is pretty good. 4,400, almost 2k on this one. 4,500 healing, so. They push this while we go do the Baron. I think at this point, let's see. I don't know. Yeah, you can do it. It's a little slow, but you can do it. Starting it off is fine. Zed will join us. Kalista will join us. We take it. Now we're 16. And basically for 16, that's huge from the cooldown. 76 to 66 to 56. 10 seconds knocked off. And duration 2.5. Always forget that. Not as long as it used to be, thank goodness. Put me to sleep IRL. Bottom lane, I do feel like we need to be careful. Vision. Whoa. Did you see the instant respect flash? Right, did we just walk into an Echo W? TV from the Malphite Rock. That was scary. For a second, I didn't expect that trap actually. That was nice aggression. Forced a flash out. Which is pretty good, because the LILLIA flash Q Zhonya's combo is, with ult is, very nice. Let me click her, please. Is it because she's hopping too much? I don't know. Top lane. Okay. Okay. We're gonna Baron push this on the top side. We saw the Rakan weaken shadow. Okay, he just does it for respect. A little bit of dancing macro here. It's kind of interesting. Definitely not a runaway game if you thought it was gonna be as such. Posture, careful, vision, please. There we go. As soon as we see people topside, we see them, we see them, we see them. Okay, Echo's doing Krugs instead of worrying about this collapse. So Perks dies in the top lane. Get the reference? We kite out back, and now we're in a bit of a sticky situation. Here you need to turn as a unit on someone from either side. You either turn on the 4 as 4, or you turn on the 1 and obliterate. And this is definitely the right decision. Because now they're all chasing you. So you can equalize the numbers advantage. As soon as that happens, that's exactly what you do. Now we can push this up. We can catch mid-wave. Again, we cutting them off. It's very good. Very good decision by the whole team. Rakan is upset, throws a tantrum. And they're going to end. Man, I mean, come on, Rakan, you had a great game. Did he reconnect? No, he didn't. Cleanse is used for the sleepy, and now they will end. So, pretty interesting way to end, actually. Someone gets picked off on the top lane, and they're all caught in between, but instead of just coin flipping the 4v4, they're focused on the Echo, who was out of position, and honestly, he was out of position most of the game. The Echo, he didn't really do anything to help his team win. And I think, if you are this guy, or someone, and you find yourself in this situation, don't be a stubborn ass. Play the game, win it. You could have easily done so. You're 2 levels up. You can make the impact. But Junjie on LILLIA shows you, not categorically how strong it can be, but definitely the pros and cons of the champion. Just remember all the little pathing errors in the mid to late game. Don't be lazy with this stuff in your games. He can afford to be. He knows what he's doing. And if he is being a bit lazy, just using it for champion practice, whatever. But in your games, please be disciplined. Because a lot of times in silver and gold and platinum, you throw games because of that pathing. You throw games because you put yourself and your team in a really precarious and weird situation. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, share, and comment if you did. A little bit tongue-tied there. Yeah, I'm going to try to do a few Worlds reviews, scenarios of the games that were really irritating to me and something I feel like we can learn from on the main channel. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. Keep your eyes out for that. I will be back with some more interesting picks from the Pro Players World Bootcamp. 2 more, definitely. If I can get time, I'll do another one tomorrow, but don't hold me to that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will see you all in the next tutorial.